All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Switch the Field podcast. It's been a long time since we've gotten together and chatted about our teams, boys. I know everybody dearly missed us, our million-person fan base across the world, but we're back. Mm-hmm. We're back. The Premier League is back. We're 3 games in now. Unfortunately, the Premier League is back for me, personally. So this week, there was actually zero movement at the top 7 or 8 teams of the league.
Well, if we're talking about the match week, but if we're talking about the past 10 days...
No, yeah, I'm talking specifically the match week.
Yeah, but if we're talking about the past... there was 3 games back-to-back.
Yeah,
so
dude, there's been a lot of games since we got back.
Quite some movement going on.
What's all that movement?
As of before, right after the World Cup, before the 3 matches, there was for the top 6 and Newcastle... It was Arsenal in first, Man City second, Newcastle third, Tottenham fourth, Man United in fifth, Liverpool in sixth, and Chelsea in 8th. Now, if we go to today, we still have Arsenal, Man City, Newcastle in top 3. Then we have Man United in 4th. Congratulations, Sebi. We have Tottenham dropping hard. We have Liverpool staying about the same, but tied in points with Fulham. Liverpool are finished, but the most finished club of them all, Chelsea, dropping to double-digit standings in 10th place with 25 points after having 21 before the first 2 matches.
Remember when he said he wanted to start Finnish Club of the Week?
Yeah. Finnish Club of the Week is really Chelsea FC.
You guys
bro, since I said that, we've literally only beat Bournemouth, bro.
Are you guys like one? You guys have 1 win in the last 8.
Something like that. I don't know what our record is exactly because we just.
All I know is that they grabbed 4 points from 3 games. So it's Finnish like, club.
Yeah. If you ask me, bro, I think that's pretty good because in most World Cup groups, that'd get you out of the group.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that's facts, bro.
All right, so
but I mean,
with the least exciting information, we can start with Arsenal since we moved from first to first. It's not much places to go when you're at the top.
Dude, they're so bad they don't even go anywhere, bro. Like,
the only place to go is down, and we have yet to do that.
Yeah, whatever.
Honestly,
you guys
bro,
are gonna fall off.
Real team, like the most successful teams, lose a little bit. Honestly.
Yeah,
right,
for sure.
No, just wait. That's
why we did that for the past 5 years. But if we're being real, I mean, Arsenal pulled off a win versus West Ham and Brighton. Nothing too crazy, but impressive. We scored 7 goals in those 2 games with Eddie and Kesha up front. So the Gabi Jesus, it showed a little bit versus Newcastle when it came to really opening up more space versus teams that are tight in the back. But I'm not too disappointed. It's the only other team who's only lost 1 Premier League game along with Arsenal.
Put 2 mics in his face.
The
bro.
only teams to have lost 1 game.
Yeah, you guys lost to us.
All right.
You guys lost to us. You guys aren't really that good, bro.
All right, whatever.
Look, I hate to say it, but if Arsenal keep beating up on the smaller teams, I actually think they're gonna be for real.
That's what
what they
do.
Stop saying that.
No, I know.
We haven't beat a lot of the top 6 teams already. The only team we haven't beat is you guys, and that game woke us up entirely.
Wait. But remand me real quick. Have you guys played City yet?
No, that's the only game that they're delaying it until we get more injuries because they're scared. They're scared.
So far, I think they've held off against the top 6 teams. I mean, they didn't lose to Newcastle. They beat Chelsea, and they're gonna beat Chelsea again the next time they play them.
Damn right, brother.
No, shut up.
But think about it.
No, Chelsea is so bad, bro. I don't have.
Okay, all right. We lost to United at home. You guys have that unbelievable, like that record of being up at halftime is like shambles to me. Whatever. Respect. You better put that Mourinho picture. Yeah. But that's the only team we beat. Tottenham, granted at home, and Liverpool, both at home. But that was at the beginning of the season. We were still ironing things out. I think we have gotten a lot more solid in the back. We've made mistakes versus smaller teams like West Ham and Brighton, but that's just switching off. On big games lately, we have been on it defensively.
My thing is that you still have like about 8 or so games against teams that are actually going to give you guys problems, that are going to be like near Champions League spots. So my concern is if you guys lose too many of those without Gabriel Jesus. I think a couple of those are later on in the season though. But if you guys are playing a lot of those games without Gabriel Jesus and you drop points or lose most of those, then that's where you're going to have problems. My thing is with Arsenal though, is that Man City somehow look vulnerable.
They do. They do
like
very vulnerable at the moment. I
like,
mean, they have their injuries and whatever.
Yeah.
They're struggling right now.
but they still drop points in games that they shouldn't have. And even today against Chelsea, who's like, this is the worst Chelsea team we've seen in years, bro. Didn't look good in the first half.
And I mean, for us in general, like we play Man City next. I think they're extremely vulnerable. I think there's openings there. Cancelo was awful today.
Yeah, bro, a lot of players were bad. Bro, Cancelo, Kevin De Bruyne was also bad today.
Yeah, Kyle Walker wasn't at his best again today. I
Dude,
mean,
honestly,
they're coming off of pretty mid-World Cups, but...
Yeah, Chelsea, as bad as they are, though, actually had a couple chances. I'm not going to say we deserve anything out of that game, but we cooked a little something.
That shot by Chukwuemeka.
Chukwuemeka.
Yeah, that was pretty solid. You guys almost scored there.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, Man City are a little vulnerable, so that's the only, like, that's what I'm giving Arsenal the benefit of the doubt. Because I hate to say it, but at this point keep in mind, we're only halfway through, though, and being up at the top halfway through doesn't mean shit. Because we were up there last year.
We're not even halfway through, bro. We're not.
No, not even. Yeah. You still have 2 games till you're halfway through.
Yes, man. Come on.
And that's the thing. This second half of the season is gonna be so crammed, bro. Because there's like a million games to play. I mean, you guys don't have any other competitions to worry about. Like, not.
We have Europa League. All right.
And you don't have any other serious competitions to worry about. So
you shouldn't be worried about Champions League, brother. You should be worrying about the Premier League.
Fuck
and getting
the Premier League,
up.
bro. Put all our eggs in the Champions League.
Honestly, for Chelsea, their priority has to be Champions League, bro, because they're not making top 4.
Bro,
well, okay, to be fair,
let's be honest, they're not that far from top 4.
Yeah,
you have
come
a whole
on.
second
We're
half
like
of the season.
We're 10 points out from the top 4. We're also 10 points out from the relegation zone. But I don't think it's impossible.
Balanced.
But I don't think putting everything towards the Champions League is a wise idea.
No,
obviously.
absolutely not. Absolutely.
I still
was joking.
no, obviously I know you were, but like it's not a Champions League win only to get into the Champions League. Like there's still possibilities.
I don't think Chelsea makes it into the top 4.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so.
They have Liverpool I think they're gonna try to scrape their way in there. I think Newcastle will fall off a little bit.
Really?
And yes, Newcastle is gonna fall off.
I don't think so, bro. The thing about Newcastle is that when they struggle in games like versus Arsenal, we were dominating them almost the entire 90 minutes. They know how to defend. They know how to hold their back line. And how many teams are gonna score against a back line that strong?
But it's not
Arsenal
even that.
couldn't do it, who could do it?
But low key though, they like keep in mind we're still in the middle of a transfer window. They're gonna do business. Like they've been cooking something.
I don't know if they've been cooking something because most of their games the ball is always out of bounds. They're always stopping play. They're always doing stuff. That's why they have 7 draws. It's not good football when you actually look at it. It's not Tottenham-esque. Tottenham is haram, but I don't think Newcastle has enough to sustain.
When they're on the game,
4.
they play very good football. They play pro clubs football. It's one touch, 1-2, attacking, counterattack, easy.
No, I think they definitely need to make a couple signings though to keep up.
I think so.
With especially, I hate to say it, but like their biggest competition is Tottenham, in my opinion, for the last 4 spot. Because I really hate to say this, but I think United, Arsenal, and Man City locked up those top 3 spots. I don't think they're gonna catch them. Like especially if they don't adjust and add anything to this team. That's why I feel like they have to make a couple signings.
They do, but I don't know if I see Newcastle hitting.
They could
top
do.
4
They
right
could
now.
do it. They've been beating up on smaller teams. I mean, yes, they tied to Leeds, but Leeds sometimes they pull it out of the bag every now and then.
Leeds, bro.
I'm getting
the greatest team.
Okay. I'm getting like what's it called? Leicester vibes. For 2 straight years.
I feel you. Yeah.
Where they were like. We were the ones that were like a little bit far from top 4, but like we were able to capture it.
But the thing is that Leicester were more of an attacking team. Like they depended on their offense outscoring the opponents. Now we see almost a complete opposite.
I get what you're saying.
Newcastle defending their games, scoring and defending.
They do not get scored on a lot.
I get what you're saying, but I'm speaking in terms of they were in the top 4. They're gonna be in the top 4 for a while, I feel like
I'm just saying that Newcastle are the complete opposite of what Leicester were, which is why the defensive stability is why I think they could pull it off.
I don't see it. I don't think they're gonna.
And it's also a mindset thing, bro. That's the same way about Tottenham. We're gonna get in Tottenham now. Tottenham have, like I said in the pod like maybe 2-3 months ago, if you have Eric Dyer rotating in your squad, you are a shit team. There's no reason for an Eric Dyer to be rotating in and out of a squad.
The excuses are also coming out from that Tottenham side. Conte is coming out with excuses.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what was it that he said to the media?
He said, "I'm doing my best, and the best is 4th and 5th."
Bro, to be fair, I mean, when you have like people like Daniel Levy, he's not gonna make signings for you. And
yeah, bro, to me, Tottenham's never looked like an attractive destination for any like young players in other countries.
I feel like it was. I forgot who their fucking, what is it? They're like GM. I forgot who it is, but it's the one that brought Conte, and with that they bring Bentancur and Kulusevski.
The thing about Tottenham is that they didn't do what smart teams do, like Liverpool and Arsenal did. They didn't have an overhaul. They're still leaving players lingering into the starting lineup.
Yeah, that too.
That's the problem.
They okay. To be fair, they've bought a lot. They've done business, but they're not.
But they're not getting
out,
rid.
Yeah. The only player they really got rid of was like what, Dele Alli a couple years ago.
That's just,
and because he's so bad, you couldn't keep him around, bro. And the Richarlison signing, I feel like was such a like, damn, we'll take him since no other top six will, because
I think that Richarlison signing was more of like a, like, oh, let's try to beat everyone else, like, to the signing.
Because everyone wanted it. Okay, well, not because everyone wanted him, but because he had interest.
To be fair, I mean, Harry Kane has an injury history, so I feel like that's why they signed him. Like, if
Richarlison's bad.
Yeah, but then even the others, like Perisic,
where's
that guy's been at?
Nah, he's been
solid.
He's been one of their better players.
But he's old.
No, yeah, but I don't think he's anything near what Perisic was, and like what his peak run with Croatia,
because he's younger.
No, for sure. But I think they were like the signings of Perisic, Kulusevski, like they were putting too much on them, on players like that, and Richarlison to push them into like the upper parts of the top four.
But then they don't address their defensive issues.
It definitely worked in last year in the January transfer window when they brought Bentancur and Kulusevski. So it worked.
Bentancur also, yeah.
So when last year it worked because in the January transfer window we didn't do any business. It also
flashbacks from losing to Tottenham.
It's like, did Arsenal do business in January last year? I think January is an extremely important window.
I think it's so hard to pull players away from clubs though in mid-January because it's such an awful time to go into a team, bro.
I agree, but I saw the video that I sent you, the Tifo video of the ideal transfers. I saw one that of Arsenal that's saying the two signings that they should look for is Depay and Firmino, which are very possible because both their contracts end at the end of the season. So I think both of those teams would be okay with getting money out of those players and just letting them go for free.
Depay would actually be pretty good. I never even considered that for Arsenal.
I feel like for Arsenal, I feel like you guys need more of a. I like the Modric signing because I feel like you guys need another slot there with Martinelli.
But Smith Rowe is supposed to be coming back soon, so he's not a good starter, but he's a viable option if you need something. We've seen Smith Rowe improve massively since the pandemic. Yeah. Like, he was just damn, like, we have an academy player starting to like he could actually create something for the team.
Yeah.
But I feel like for you guys, you guys need another striking option. So I feel like you guys should be going, yes, I guess for a Memphis Depay, but I feel like a game changer for you guys would be like a Joao Felix.
You know, I was gonna say that I feel like they need a proven goal scorer because as good as Gabriel Jesus is as a creator, yeah, like I don't think he's like a chronic goal scorer. That's somebody that can get like 20 goals, 20 plus goals in the Premier League.
The reason I say Joao Felix is because the way that Arsenal play is like fast movement. Yeah. They know when to pass, how to pass. Fluid, they know the movements.
Yes. We need a fluid 9.
But Joao Felix with Saka up there would be a nasty combo, low-key. Like,
dude, because Joao Felix was disgusting in the World Cup, and that that got to show the world that he's actually capable from not being able to show. He's in the wrong system.
Yeah, I think so too, bro. He plays in a Haram. He literally plays in the Spanish version of Tottenham, bro.
The thing about his signing to Atletico is that I guess we all thought that we'd see like a Griezmann and Atletico type of reincarnation. Yeah. Because Griezmann and Atletico in his first stint was
one of the best players in Spain, bro.
But now
that would be a good signing for you guys. So,
but the thing is, I don't think
it's rough to convince him because you know that when Jesus comes back, it's hard to push him out of that lineup unless Joao Felix is just playing wonderfully.
And the bad thing for that is, I think they're Jorge Mendes is pushing him more towards United. So that's because we also need him. We also need a viable striking option because of Martial's injuries and Ronaldo's gone and whatever.
Dude, I hear about Felix going to like United, Chelsea, Arsenal too.
But the Chelsea one stopped because you guys were trying to get Enzo.
Yeah, I don't honestly think if this was a summer window, we probably would have gotten Enzo. I think
maybe.
Well, okay, Benfica are not being dumb about Enzo.
No.
Like, they're being very smart about him, and they're being intentional too, because they're saying like, bro, if you want Enzo now after we just got him 4 months ago, the only way you're gonna get him is by paying the release clause.
And I'm inclined to agree with them.
No, absolutely, that's a smart thing to do, bro. Because why let one of your best, most important players go after you just signed him 4 months ago in the middle of the season? Plus, it's a tough time to go into a team, especially a team as toxic and turbulent as Chelsea right now. Like, dude, if you're talking about a roster overhaul, we're the one that needs one so badly, bro.
And to be fair, you guys are making a lot of signings.
We are making a lot of signings, and they're good players. But my issue is that, now we were talking about this the other day, that none of these Chelsea signings look like they're following an identity or a theme.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like I said,
I don't know what the Chelsea identity is.
Yeah,
like I said, it reminds me of how Man United were with Woodward.
Yeah, like
the signings were like, why?
We're not signing players that like look like they're all gonna gel together and have similar like profiles, you know. Like the signings of like Andre Santos is cool. They rate him really highly in Brazil. They say he's
that signing.
Yeah, they say he's the second best like U20 player in Brazil, probably behind Endrick, which is exciting. But then I look at like the rest of the team now, and then him, like where did he fit in? You know, the midfield needed to be addressed really badly though. So
that's something with Enzo, it would have been perfect.
Yeah,
I mean, there's other players that
Enzo Fernandez. I still think we're gonna get Enzo. Though.
You think so?
Yeah,
I
think we're gonna get Enzo.
I think in the summer it's gonna be a race between you and your team and mine.
I know, but I still think we're gonna get him though, because we were right there. Like, in my opinion, we were the closest ones right now. But
yeah.
But I don't know. Speaking of a roster overhaul for Chelsea, those subs that I was telling you in the game against Man City, where it was Lewis Hall, Omari Hutchinson, and then Conor Gallagher coming in for Aubameyang, Ziyech, and I can't remember who else came off. But it was another one of those bums up top. Like that's telling them that like your name alone is not gonna get you on the starting 11 anymore. So like, we're gonna play youngsters in a game against Man City of all. You're still in it, by the way.
I liked it.
Yeah, no, I love the message that Potter sent with that, because we were only down 1-0. So you're very much still in the game. You take out your starting striker, take out Ziyech, who's coming off a great World Cup, didn't play well today. Like those performances aren't gonna cut it anymore. The only thing I will say though, if he's gonna do that with those players, he better keep the same energy with Mason Mount.
Yeah,
Mason Mount and the rest of the team too, and Koulibaly and Cucurella. Like, he better keep the same energy with them.
I keep seeing on Twitter that you guys played solid today, and all I saw was it's because Mason Mount is not playing, bro.
That's the main thing I'm saying, is that if you're gonna take out those players, then you better do it with your golden boys too. Especially Raheem Sterling. Those guys and needs to take a seat too. Like, player, and I'm not gonna lie, Pulisic at times also. Even though Pulisic barely gets any starts as it is, like, I don't think he's one of those players that gets starts just because of who he is. But yeah, if you're gonna take those players out, do the same shit with the other ones. And that's what I really like that he did that, because at least you're starting to integrate the other players more. But that's my issue though. You're signing all these young players that are all signing long-term contracts. Like, do we have so many players under contract until 2030 now of the new signings, or 2028 to 2030? So like, what's the point, in my opinion? Why are we making all these signings? What theme does it follow? What identity are we trying to build with those players alongside all the youth players? I
understand. The one that I really understand that I liked was the Mbadiashile signing. I like him as a left-sided center back. He's good. He was somebody that we were chasing like 2 years ago before we signed Harry, or like 4 years ago before we signed Harry Maguire.
Slabhead.
But, yeah. But no, I like that signing, because I think you guys do need a left-sided center back. Yeah, and he's left foot.
Well, yeah, that's true. I forgot Thiago Silva's like pretty much on the doorstep of retirement at this point. Other
than that, I think you guys need midfielders.
We need midfielders. We also need attackers. We also need defenders. We also need a coach. I'm joking. But no, we definitely need new forwards though, dude. Every one of them is ass.
Dude, Aubameyang is
from top to bottom. Aubameyang sucks. Raheem Sterling sucks.
I could have told you Aubameyang sucks myself.
Mason Mount, I just think, is having a bad season though. As hard as I am on him, Conor Gallagher too. Ziyech and Pulisic fall into the same tier of like, they're great players, but in my opinion, they're in the wrong system and they need to leave.
Time to go.
Like, they need a change of scenery. But yeah, and then Armando Broja, unfortunately, I feel like he should be the starting 9, but he tore his ACL. Kai Havertz has actually been playing pretty well, though. I'll give him that. I'll give Kai Havertz his flowers. I've been tough on Kai Havertz for a long time, too. But because I was saying he made a career off that World Cup final goal. But since we came back from the not the World Cup, the Champions League final. But since we came back from the World Cup, he's actually been balling. He's the one player up front that I'll give credit to. But other than that, yeah, we need, like I've been saying for weeks now, we need a complete roster overhaul. And I think those subs that Potter made today was a step in the right direction.
All right, but now moving on to Liverpool, the other top 6 team. Nunez. And their defense. But Nunez.
Dude, literally the epitome of Uruguayan Lakaka.
Yeah,
bro.
He has 15 big chances missed in the Premier
out of 19.
How many goals does he have in the season? I can't remember off the top of the head.
5 or
off my
6.
top of my head.
I think it's 6.
I remember, but he
It's
is
5 or 6 for 100 million euros.
There was somebody, a reporter. He's like, bro, it's boring to watch Erling Haaland. It's so much fun to watch Darwin.
That's actually hilarious. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, that Brentford miss.
Oh my
Granted,
god,
it was a
bro.
very great stop by Ben Mee.
Yeah, but come on,
dude,
man.
you're a striker, and you I remember I was watching the commentaries like, oh, like he just let his eyes off the goal because he knew where it was, and he passed the keeper thinking that it was an open net. Brother, as a striker, you gotta be aware that there's defenders going to that goal line. And then I saw people defending him. Oh, it's only his 4th season in Europe. Brother, his 4th season in Europe? Is this Haaland's not like 4th or 5th season in Europe?
Yeah.
This guy's banging in 20-something goals in 16 games. Nunez, 4th season in Europe, had a great season at Benfica. Now he's ass.
You know what he reminds me of right now?
Lakaka.
No. He reminds me of Timo Werner.
I'm not gonna lie. Exactly,
runs.
bro.
He makes very good runs, and he just cannot.
No, actually, I think Timo Werner is actually a perfect comparison for him, bro.
Listen, brother,
he reminds me of him.
They both
100 million for a space creator.
Dude, they both make good runs, get in good spots, get the ball in great positions, and just can't capitalize.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, I think Darwin Nunez was another signing that Liverpool just signed the biggest check they could because a bunch of other teams wanted him.
We were the one. We were the ones that wanted him.
Chelsea too. Bro, my thing is, how much time would you give him? Like, would you give him a whole nother season?
You have to give him another season.
Yeah.
I think
another
it's the same
full
thing.
season.
Yes.
We
You have to.
Would
you give him beyond that?
I would be hesitant to, but yeah, you have to.
I think so also.
For the only
$100
because of the price tag.
Dude,
but it's so hard to back up someone that's so clumsy and bad.
No, I agree, but I think young players like this, especially when you pay price tag like that, you got to give them like minimum 3 seasons to get it going. In my opinion,
for
projected value.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. That's what I'm saying. I think you should give a player like this minimum 3 seasons. And I always like to bring up the example of like players in the past that, players in the early 2000s used to get the longest leashes possible, I think. Like, they used to get so many seasons to be ass before they got to prove that they were good. Like, off the dome, I can think of legends. Like, Ronaldo, bro, had like, a couple seasons, like 3 or 4 seasons where he didn't get more double-digit goals before when he was a Sporting, and then eventually with United too. He had like 3 seasons where he didn't get more than 9 goals.
I agree. Yeah.
Before the season where he really took off. Then Drogba too wasn't even like that prolific of a goal scorer before he really took off at Chelsea. Like, I think you would have to give Darwin Nunez time. I think it's unfair.
Yeah, but a team who just came off a Champions League win, a Premier League win within the past 3 seasons.
I'll give Liverpool this. Their midfield is bad right now. They're getting injuries. They're not like Chelsea. Chelsea has like a ridiculous. Not only are they playing bad, but they're
like my fantasy team, bro.
But their midfield is bad, and I don't like Harvey Elliott, and he's playing a lot of games for them. Artur is out.
Dude, I've actually never been that big a fan of Harvey Elliott, though.
Me
He's
neither.
just a Liverpool golden boy because he's in their academy, bro. But like, he never looked that good. Yeah.
Luis Diaz is out. I mean, they brought in Cody Gakpo, obviously. Whatever, but
that's right, they signed him.
He's gonna play in for Luis Diaz, but I don't know, man. I can see them scraping top, like literally scraping top 4, like they did I think 2 years ago.
No, they're not gonna do it in my opinion.
I think they get Europa League, which is crazy.
Well, would you guys want to give your top 4? Who do you think is gonna finish at the top 4 now?
As of right now,
you
already called the first three: Arsenal, City, and United, and then the fourth, I think Newcastle.
I think so. So I think Newcastle are gonna finish fourth.
I'm gonna tell you
what I had. Crazy for the other top three teams.
On August 20th, I had Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool, and Arsenal in the top four.
You were actually that high on Chelsea at the beginning of the season?
Yes, I was.
Because I remember I've actually been pretty low on Chelsea the entire time. Like, I actually said they were going to finish sixth.
Can you go to the part where I said Arsenal would finish in second, and you both laughed at me?
Yeah, I did laugh.
I did laugh at you, but I said you guys would make top four.
You laughed.
Oh, congrats.
I definitely laughed.
Fourth. We're getting top first or second, but I'm putting my money
That's
in
still
first.
top four.
Yeah.
I owe
Someone open up Prize Picks. Give me that fucking that Arsenal first place lock. Give
I
it to
owe
me.
Arsenal an apology.
I had United in sixth, and they're proving me very wrong.
Speaking of United, now that we have like 3 minutes left.
Facts. I don't get that much screen time.
Well,
right?
We
didn't talk about United
You
already?
yapped your life away with this terrible football club, bro.
Yeah, my bad. I did talk for a long time.
Anyways, but I mean, for me, I'm impressed with what United are doing. But the big test comes against City. You guys have gotten 9 out of 9 points, which is impressive. But my only issue is that they're from the bottom 5 teams. Not to knock on them or anything, but now's a real test.
No, I'm gonna disagree with you.
Now we get to see.
I disagree with you on this one because
what they do against top teams.
Liverpool will win. Arsenal win. A draw against Chelsea. Tottenham win. Newcastle we drew. We've already played the majority of the top 6. All of the top 6 in our first few games, and it was the toughest schedule in the league.
Yes, but you guys are very inconsistent in those games. You guys dropped points against little teams and then got against big teams. The Newcastle.
Yeah, but I think that's different now, though.
We're missing an all-in-all striker.
Mm-hmm.
That's different now, though, because back then, like, I think United are actually looking consistent now, and they, like you said, they were inconsistent against bad teams.
I'm not.
They're picking up points against them.
No, I know. So now I'm interested to see, and especially the rivalry.
I'm gonna be honest. I was hating. But Ten Hag is actually looking really good.
Ten Hag is cooking something.
I was hating big time, but you guys look so good with Rashford up there.
Rashi is looking great.
Bruno Fernandes has been actually really good.
They switched him. Now he's not moving up recklessly up top. He's actually playing a center mid role that he should have been playing way before with Oli as well. Even though he was doing extremely well with Oli, it's a lot more of what's it called? He's in his position. He's doing what he needs to do.
Yeah. No, I'm kind of happy for you, bro. Even though you like to hate on me,
no,
you like to banter me.
Because you also try to hate on me.
But you guys are cooking. I'm not gonna lie.
Shut up, United suck. I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Facts,
okay,
facts,
bro.
Facts.
Whatever.
United
We play.
United are shit. Not your shit. Doesn't matter. You're gonna lose.
Whatever we play.
You're gonna
you
lose.
guys are ass.
You're gonna lose. Your shit.
Mickey.
You guys, we play you at the Emirates. Ooh, we don't play good at the Emirates.
Yeah, and you'll play good anywhere.
We played really good at your place.
Yeah, shut up.
No, but I'm excited for that matchup, City versus United.
Casemiro.
Casemiro.
You guys gotta get some. Oh yeah, Casemiro.
Casemiro is different gravy.
That guy.
Remember, I told you guys a few years back, or even last year, we needed a CDM desperately all these years, and we finally got it.
Yeah, but you guys got the biggest cheat code in European football, bro. Casemiro.
Tough. I wanted Dennis Zakaria 2 years ago.
Oh, Zakaria is actually balling for Chelsea now.
I told you, we were at the park one day, and I was like, I really want Dennis Zakaria.
Dude, he actually balled today. He's one of my favorite players in the game.
He's
today.
Really good.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys are cooking a little bit. Not gonna lie. Congrats, Sebi. For now.
Oh my God, bro! Look at this guy, bro. Yeah.
Whatever, I see the time, bro. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. We're finally back. We're gonna be back consistently now for the rest of the season. Do they know? Anyways, this has been Switch the Field. My name is Alfredo.
My name is Sebastian Marquez.
And I'm G Roach.
Thank you guys for watching.